Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we're learning a very simple tune called 8 More Miles to Louisville, and our focus is going to be on left hand technique. So learning the song is simply the tool to learning the left hand. So we're going to go through this very slowly, teach you the basic melody with the chords, and then we'll go into some different techniques here. But before we start, I want to thank my patrons for making these lessons possible. I could not do it without their help. If you're watching these lessons, it's because somebody is willing, and there are those who are willing to give back and able to give back and help support this program. So thank you, patrons, for your heart of giving, for your generosity and your kindness. If you're taking these videos and you're learning from these videos, I truly, truly hope this is a blessing and a help to you. I'm going to ask if you would be so kind to reach down right now, and if you've not subscribed, to subscribe. There's a little button down there, and to reach down and hit that like button. It takes you all of a couple seconds, and it is very much helpful to me as far as my ratings with YouTube. So please reach down there and hit that like, and thank you to those who have done that. So we're going to start this tune. It's very easy. And again, it's not for the sake of the tune, although it's a fun tune to play. It's that we're going to focus on some left-hand embellishment ideas. So your basic melody, you're simply playing up and down. So you're going to play open, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, O. But let's put chords. So open, A, D, inverted G. These are actually all inverted. D, A, D. Or open, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, open. So very simple, just up and down. So for those who don't know, and you should know this, when you make your A, your ring finger is going to be on the melody string or the first string at 1, and your middle finger is going to be on the bass string at 1. Your inverted D is simply 2 on the bass bridge with your index. And then for your inverted G, your pointer finger is on the bass string at 3, and your ring finger is on the middle string at 1. So you're playing open, 1 or A, 2 or D, 3 or G, 2 or D, A or 1, then open, which is D. So that's your first phrase. Make sure that's memorized. Here's your second phrase. Open, 1 or A, 2 or D, 3 or G. Then you're going to go to the middle string. What you're doing there is open middle, 1 with your ring, then open middle. So it's your pointer finger on 2 on the bass. Make your A chord, or 1. So it's again. Watch pick direction with my right hand. Pretty basic here. Right here, open or out, back, out, back. Here's your third phrase. Make sure these are memorized as we go. You're going to make your inverted G. So middle string. Then lift up that ring. And you're hitting that twice. So it's bum, diddy. Middle string twice. Put your pointer finger on 2 on the bass. Diddy. So from the beginning. Here's your next phrase. Middle string open, middle string at 1, middle string open, pointer finger on 2 at the bass, and then 1. From the beginning. Sorry. And your last phrase is the same as the first. Just up and down. Again. So make sure that is completely memorized, just like that. And then as we progress here, you won't have to think about it. If you haven't memorized, we can add all these little other things in, embellishment ideas, and you won't be thinking about how to play the song. So make sure you just stop right here. Make sure you memorize that. So our basic melody goes, you can change each of those into a hammer-on. And actually I did a slide there, but let's do this again. Diddy. Now we're going to do 1 instead of playing 1, hammer on to 1. Instead of playing 2, hammer on from 1 to 2. Now you could do it this way. Hammer on, hammer on, hammer on. Notice these back fingers stay down, or you could do it this way. And then do a slide. When you're going back down, you could do a pull off 2 to 1. You could even do a double pull-off. Here's the first way. Here's the second way. So anytime you're going from a lower note to a higher note, you can do a hammer-on or a slide. When you're going from a higher note to a lower note, and we're just going up and down here, you can do a pull-off. Now, if you're doing a pull-off, that back finger has to be down. Let's do something on the second phrase. Now we're going to go to this middle string at 1. You could do a hammer-on here. So you can hammer on here or on the melody string. Just as a fill-in, it's the same note. So anytime you're hanging on a note, or the melody, so here we're playing. So I can play the first note, do a hammer-on, or I could do it twice. So just some ideas. Again, anytime you go from a lower note, you could do a hammer-on. Let's try something. I'm just experimenting here, but you do a double pull-off. So here's what I want you to do with this, is I want you to mess around with it. I don't want you to memorize it. So many people just want to learn a song. I don't want you to memorize it like I'm playing it. I want you to mix it up as many ways as you can think to mix this up. Go back and forth. Here on the melody. You can do it. Okay, so that didn't work. Does that make sense? That didn't work what I was going to show you. So let's start it this way. Say that didn't sound good. No, it didn't. That's the point. You want to play around. You want to figure it out. I'm just stay on the bass string for now. You know, if you played this here, you could play it this way. So you're just kind of mixing the two together. So work on that, have fun with that. And yes, I'm leaving the mistakes in because you need to understand that mistakes are a learning process. It's a growing process. It tells you what doesn't work, and it helps you to understand your instrument better. So I'm going to play it through one more time for you, and I'll play it embellished somewhat. And I hope you enjoyed this. Let's do it one more time. So again, I just played around with that a little bit. The more you play with it, the easier it gets, the more you understand your instrument. So have fun with that, and we will see you on your next lesson. Thank you so much for watching.